Indian Railways is currently executing a plan to scale the Vande Bharat fleet to 800 train sets by 2030. For decades, the Rajdhani Express served as the legacy benchmark for premium travel, defining the standard speed and comfort of the national network. But the rollout has evolved into an ecosystem with three distinct categories: the Metro, the Express, and the Sleeper, each designed with hardware optimized for different distances. Choosing a route now involves navigating a tiered system where the hardware is specialized for specific segments of the journey. The effectiveness of your trip now depends on matching your specific travel mission to the constraints of the correct Vande variant. These are categorized as semi-high-speed train sets. They operate differently than the dedicated bullet trains found in Japan or Europe. Rather than running on new, isolated corridors, they navigate India's existing tracks and utilize the traditional overhead power infrastructure. This restricts the maximum operational speed to 160 kilometers per hour across the current network. To evaluate which version you actually need, you have to map your specific route and budget against the physical limitations of each train type. The goal here is highly optimized transit that works within the boundaries of the tracks we already have. The Vande Metro is the tier built for short-haul journeys, typically between 100 and 250 kilometers. It operates as a high-frequency shuttle, designed to run multiple times a day between regional hubs to serve students and daily workers. Achieving this frequency and capacity requires a significant change in the internal layout. Passengers are not guaranteed a seat. This coach schematic shows the trade-off. While there are 100 available seats, the majority of the floor space is dedicated to 180 standing passengers. Choosing the Metro tier means prioritizing a lower ticket cost and a more flexible schedule over physical comfort. The Vande Bharat Express serves medium-distance daytime routes, typically covering 250 to 800 kilometers. On the New Delhi to Varanasi route, this version completes the journey in roughly 8 hours. The reduction in travel time is driven by acceleration. This chart shows the Vande Bharat hitting 100 kilometers per hour in 52 seconds, a metric that significantly outperforms legacy intercity trains. The higher ticket price also includes localized technical features, such as air conditioning with UVC disinfection and regenerative braking systems. Paying the Express premium is essentially a decision to buy back nearly half of your usable daylight hours. The Vande Sleeper variant is designed specifically to bring semi-high-speed transit to long-distance routes over 800 kilometers. On the Howrah to Guwahati corridor, this 16-coach AC train is expected to save nearly 3 hours compared to legacy express services. The objective is overnight efficiency, moving at 160 kilometers per hour while passengers sleep in a modern, secure cabin. However, the current bottleneck is availability. In its first 3 months, the service maintained an occupancy rate over 100%, moving only 1.21 lakh passengers. While it is an effective way to preserve daylight hours, using the sleeper currently requires much earlier planning and advance booking than traditional long-haul trains. Regardless of the variant, the baseline for safety is Kavach, the National Automatic Train Protection System. Certified to the highest safety integrity level, this system automatically intervenes to prevent collisions or overspeeding if a signal is missed. Onboard reliability has been high, with only 4 line failures recorded over 15 lakh kilometers of operation. While the trains are capable of exceeding 180 kilometers per hour, they are currently limited by the age and condition of the ground-level tracks. The hardware is currently optimized for a higher level of performance than the physical infrastructure can fully support. Booking strategically is essential. Journey under 250 kilometers, the Metro offers high frequency. Saving 40% of your day, the Express justifies its premium. Traveling overnight, the Sleeper lets you wake up ready. Mismatching bookings, like paying express prices for commuter trips, creates inefficiency. For those who prefer a lower price point, legacy trains remain a functional part of the network. The Vande Bharat represents a massive upgrade in national efficiency, but getting the best